On May 11th, 2019, a frantic 911 call came into the Columbus Police Department. It was about a possible domestic dispute. When officers rushed to the scene, what they found left them stunned. Paramedic Kelly Levinsohn had been shot and killed inside her own home. Even more shocking, the person outside her house told police that the killer was one of their own, a Columbus police officer. The murder weapon wasn't police-issued, but investigators immediately began digging into possible connections. Soon, neighbors started talking. They told police that Kelly had been having an affair with Officer Bill Talley. The couple didn't always get along. Loud arguments were common, and about a year earlier, police had even responded to a call at Kelly's house. That time, William had to be restrained in handcuffs to calm things down. With this information, William quickly became the prime suspect. But the way police caught him was far from ordinary. A few hours after the murder, authorities got word of a serious car crash on the interstate in Harris County. The driver, William Talley, and the car, it was Kelly Levinsohn's, reported missing from her home after the shooting. Finding William and Kelly's car was the breakthrough investigators needed. With witness statements and mounting evidence, they arrested him. William didn't fight it. He confessed to Kelly's murder right away. Here's how it all unfolded.
All right, Corporal Tillman, this is the purpose of this interview is just to talk to you about the case that we're working on, former Sergeant Talley. I knew you had some type of relationship with him, whether it was a personal relationship, whether it was a friendship, or just as a co-worker. But we'll let you answer those questions. So we'll just start with just some brief questions about your knowledge about the former Sergeant Talley. How long have you known him?
Oh man, ever since he's been here, several years.
Okay. Do you have any idea about how long he's been working here at the police department?
I really don't. I mean, off the top of my head, I would imagine over 10 years. I would think, I don't know, probably 10, 12 years.
Okay.
I really don't know.
How long have you been working here?
28 years.
Quantify your relationship with him. What would you call it? Would you call it?
I thought we were really good friends.
Really good
as
friends.
Far as, I mean, we never went out or anything, off duty or anything like that, but I mean, he was, I consider him a close friend.
Okay.
We kind of got a closer friendship once he got on the SWAT team, because me and him both were team leaders, primary team leaders for the team. Mm-hmm. At that time, we just drew closer as far as friendship, and once he was on the team, and he became a team leader, because at that point we'd always, if we had a mission, I'd always get with him, and we would talk about the mission and get a game plan together, do our ops plan, and work that way.
It was a shock to all of us. Yeah.
I understand. It's a shock all the way around, man.
Yeah, both sides.
Both sides, believe me.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you come to this place? I mean, and then trying to...
We all human, man. I see all that crap on Facebook and trying to blame the police. This ain't got nothing to do with police, ain't got nothing to do with anything. It's two human beings.
That's right.
Some people snap sometimes, no matter what their career is.
Oh, there you go.
They'll be flipping burgers, they're gonna snap the same way if you a cop, a judge, or whatever. It got nothing to do with your career.
I agree.
At first, all the police knew was that William had fled in Kelly's car. He had both police and SWAT training, so they expected him to be hard to catch. But before they could even start searching, a 911 call came in. William had crashed the car and was still inside. Officers approached using a heavy-duty truck and found him dazed from the crash. He was arrested on the spot and taken to the hospital.
Like some water? You sure? A cup of coffee? You sure? Well, we got a bottle of water here just in case you need it. Are you gonna be able to sit up for us?
A little bit.
Back hurting you?
Yeah.
Everything?
He's a little weak.
you know where you're at?
Where you at?
Department.
What's today, you know?
May something.
May something. Who's the president?
Not Trump.
You know how long you been in the hospital?
Days.
Days. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm not your judge, man, okay? I am not your judge. But we brought you over here. Hopefully we can get a better understanding of maybe what happened on Saturday, Sunday, and hopefully we'll get your side of that, and you can kind of help shed some light on what happened out there, okay? And maybe some of the events that might have led up to this. All right? But before we do that, we're gonna obviously, we got all your information written down here on advice of rights form. You got a bachelor's degree, right? All right. And so we're gonna advise you of your rights, and then we'll kind of go from there, okay? You want to look? Are you able to see out of you? Which eyes is the worst? Are you able to see out of them?
I see double, but I'll probably be able to read.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here towards you. I'll read it if you just want to kind of follow along. I know you've seen this form. Before I'm asked any questions, I understand that, number one, I have a right to remain silent. Number two, anything I say can be used in court as evidence against me. Number three, I'm entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or anytime during questioning. Number four, if I cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for me without cost, and he may be present at all times during questioning. Number five, if I decide to answer questions now without a lawyer, I can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand your rights?
For once, William wasn't the one reading Miranda rights. He was the one hearing them.
I'm gonna read this bottom portion, and if you're able to, when I finish up, if you would just initial on these lines saying you understand, if you're able to, and then sign it for me. The bottom portion is a waiver of rights. It says, I have read or have had read to me the above rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions without having a lawyer present at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me.
Can I ask what my charges are?
Yeah, right now you're charged with murder. You're charged with violation of oath of office, and you're charged
Who?
with
Who?
possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime.
Who? Who?
That's what we're hoping you can tell us. Maybe once we start talking about it a little bit.
It wasn't Becky, was it? Who was it, Kelly?
Well,
Was it a cop?
that's what we want you hoping you can tell us. But before we get to any of that part, if you feel like it, if you're able to, and you can sign this.
Nobody's talking with me about things.
Well, we're gonna get to that. That's what we're hoping to get to.
No, I'm not talking until somebody talks to me.
Okay. Well, I can tell you who, if we can get started there. And it is Kelly.
No!
Don't do that.
No! No!
Tally, come on. Tally. Bill. Bill.
No! No!
Bill.
No! No! No!
Bill. Can you relax for for me.
No.
Napkins.
No.
Relax. Hey, I don't want you to hurt yourself, okay? You got enough injuries on you, man. You gotta heal up from all this, okay?
I'm not gonna talk.
You're not gonna talk?
I'm not gonna talk.
Okay, well, that's your right. That's your right, okay? Well, relax, okay?
When he learned about Kelly's death, William completely lost it. Investigators believed he remembered everything clearly. His actions after the shooting showed it. He fled, used his training to avoid capture, and only stopped because of the crash. He calmed down briefly, but it didn't last long.
Here, let me get you the napkins. Bill. Bill, no.
Stop, Bill.
Relax.
Bill, stop.
Relax.
I'm not here to judge, man. Just stop. Just stop.
Here, you want some water? I think you need to have a sip of water. Relax.
Stop. It's all unnecessary, Bill. If you don't want to talk to us, that's fine, but let's not do this, okay?
Talk.
Okay? Just let's not do this, okay?
Okay? Just breathe regular, okay? That's your rights and we're gonna respect them, alright? It's just the last few minutes.
Bill, you don't want to talk to us? Are you aware that you have an attorney representing you or not?
Nobody's talking to me about anything.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to ask some questions, there's some we can answer, Bill, but in the same aspect, we'd like to talk to you if you want to talk. And that's your right if you don't want to talk.
Who else took hurt?
Right now, you're hurting yourself.
I don't care about me.
Well,
Who else got hurt?
there's no one
I keep
else.
hearing when people whisper, or whispers.
You keep hearing whispers? Okay. Well, what whispering do you hear?
No, tell me the truth.
Okay. There's no one else hurt. Okay. Everybody else is okay.
Kelly's dead.
Yes. Bill, let's not do this.
Take me back to jail.
Take you back to
Take
jail.
me back to jail.
All right. Calm down. We'll take you back. Okay.
Hey, look, why don't you sit up and hold your head up so all that blood don't rush to your head, okay? Sit up for me.
I can't.
Down. There you go. Sit up for me, man. Sit up. You got all that blood rushing down to your head. You know better than that, okay? Relax. Relax. Sit back.
I'm trying to.
Sit back, okay? Get you back over there. Relax.
Breathe.
Let me sign whatever and take me back.
Okay, we'll take you back. We'll take you back. But I need you to sit up so all that blood don't rush down to your head.
Hold up.
I'm around the table.
William Talley, 52, admitted to shooting Kelly Levinsohn during an argument that day. Because of COVID-19 restrictions, he appeared in court over Zoom from the Muskogee County Jail while Judge Gil McBride sat in the Government Center courtroom. William was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years. He had been on suicide watch in jail, but is now being moved to the Georgia prison system. Now, let's move on to the next case. When Hannah Wesche was born, doctors didn't even know if she would survive. Her mother had used drugs during pregnancy, and the odds weren't looking good. But somehow, Hannah made it. 4 months later, her father, Jason Wesche, lost his job. With 2 other kids to care for and no place to stay, he ended up living out of his car while Hannah slept at his brother's house. This went on for 2 years, according to court testimony from Jason's brother. He said Jason did everything he could to care for his kids. He eventually got a construction job in Hanover Township, worked long hours, sometimes 12 a day, and finally found a new home. To manage his schedule, Jason would drop Hannah off next door with 37-year-old Lindsay Partin, who had 2 kids of her own and was already babysitting another child. She looked after Hannah, took her to dance classes, helped with laundry. Basically, she was the neighbor people thought they could trust. But on March 8, 2018, everything changed. Prosecutors said Lindsay snapped because Jason hadn't paid her much for babysitting, around $30 a day, and because Hannah had poured ketchup down the toilet. That day, Lindsay slapped and shook 3-year-old Hannah. 10 days later, Hannah passed away. Here's the interrogation breakdown.
I was thinking to myself, there's no way that just falling on that concrete floor made her. I could have swore like the head. This has been going on. I don't understand.
Have you seen her come to the house with bruises on her face?
Yeah.
Before the accident yesterday?
Yes.
So she had bruises on her face this week?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where at?
Before she fell the train?
Like when I was like right here, and then she had one on her chin.
It was the one on the chin from when she fell in the gravel.
That got worse. There was one on her chin before that, and then when she fell in the gravel.
So there's bruising before.
Yeah, it got worse. Yeah.
All right.
I don't want.
Do you want me to give him a call?
No, I want to call my lawyer. I'm completely, honestly telling the truth, and I would never lie. I wouldn't lie to anybody. Yeah.
Now, if you want to call your lawyer, do you still want to talk to us?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're doing it. This is what you're supposed to be doing, helping us.
I'll do anything I can to.
Well, we do appreciate it.
I'm honestly in shock. It was literally 30 seconds to a minute, him dropping her off and us walking in the house. And she collapsed. I hadn't even shut the door behind me yet.
At first, Lindsay claimed Hannah already had bruises and collapsed just 1 minute after arriving. She tried to blame Hannah's father.
She looked up.
I have a couple questions I want to ask you.
Sure.
And listen to me. And I don't know if since you've been in here talking to them, because I've been meeting with my boss, if you've been talking about an attorney or anything. So I just want to make sure because I have a couple more questions I want to ask you, but I want to make sure you are still well aware of your rights.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to go
through. I didn't do anything wrong.
and I realize that you should.
Right.
Okay, but I want to go through them one more time real fast, okay? Just to make sure I'm good at asking you a couple questions.
Of course.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult an attorney. If you can't afford one, we'll be appointing for you free of charge. And you stop talking to myself or Detective Lambert at any time. Do you understand your rights as I read them to you? Are you okay answering a couple more questions,
Yes.
knowing your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Is this your phone?
Yes.
And you given, this is what we wrote down on the back.
Yes.
Would you give us consent to look in your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I punch that code in?
I'll do my thing.
Do you care if I do it?
No.
Detectives questioned why 911 was called an hour after Jason got there. They wanted to know what caused the delay.
When do you think that 911 call was placed?
I don't know.
8:20.
Are you serious?
1 hour and 18 minutes later. Now, what you've done,
That looks bad.
that is bad. What you've done is said he was there this happened within seconds of him being there,
It really
and that
is.
child was there an hour and 20 minutes, giving him the benefit of
Are you
the
sure? Can
doubt.
I look at that real quick? I don't think you're right. Hold on, let me look at my time clock. Pull up my calls real quick. Pull up my calls when 911 was called. Because it was 7:20. Because I looked at the clock, it was that early. Go back to my call log.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. It's okay. Yeah, 7:02 911 was called. I called 911 at 7:02 and him at 7:01.
Well, I'm looking at the CAD report wrong.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. And
Yeah,
you are right.
I called right away. I'm like, there's no way that it was an hour. It was right away. I mean, it happened within seconds. I'm telling the truth. I swear to God I am. I am not lying to you. I do not lie. I would not lie. I wouldn't lie. I just don't
All
lie.
right, hang tight.
Okay.
Then they realized they made a mistake. Lindsay actually did call 911 soon after Jason returned. With no clear evidence yet, they gave her phone back and let her go home. But the next day, they asked her to return for another interview.
Yep. That's exactly where she fell and on her chin. She didn't even, her hand didn't even hit. Like what she was doing, and I can show you how she was running like this, and then looked back and went like that. Literally.
Did she slide? Or?
No, it was just bang, bang. Yeah. She kicked and she got right back up and kept running. I said, hey, are you okay? I'm okay.
So all these small little bruises and the ones on the chin.
Yes, I know about those right there.
And even the
Yes.
one on
Yes, there's the one on the chin, yep.
and the neck.
Yep. Yep,
That's all
this.
from that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I saw this.
I mean,
The next, it was, yes.
up under her chin like that, so
Well,
she would have extended pretty far.
She went like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but I,
She wasn't on top of anything, she was walking.
well, so what happened, so say this is the door.
Yeah.
She walks right here, there was like, you know, one of those push carts that you can like serve things off of, it's like a
Serving
cart.
cart.
Yeah, and she fell like that, and there was a wheel, I think she hit that,
Okay.
but I don't
She
know
wasn't on
that.
top of anything, she wasn't climbing or nothing, she was
Yeah,
walking.
she literally just collapsed in front of me.
Okay.
So you down?
I bent down, yeah, I'm like, well, at first I said, Hannah, you okay, get up. I thought maybe she like tripped over her pants or something, because sometimes she'll try to like take off her shoes while she's standing up.
Yeah.
And she didn't get up, and I'm like, are you okay, what's up? And she was like not saying anything to me. And so I picked her up, and I'm like, Hannah, I probably shook her, like, are you okay? And I shouldn't have done that, I don't know.
What do you know?
I don't know if I shook her, I just was like, here, I was holding her, like, Hannah, are you okay? And then so I laid her down, and that's when I called Jason. And I said, Jason, there's something wrong with Hannah, she's not waking up, I don't know what happened, she just walked in the door and collapsed. I said, you need to come up here now.
So were you holding her at
Yeah.
that time?
Well, no, I was.
You were down on the
Yeah, I laid her down. I wasn't holding her very long, but like, I didn't understand why she wasn't coming to, like,
Yeah, and you're shaking her to get her to come to. How are you shaking her?
not shaking her, just like, Hannah, are you okay? Hannah, are you okay? Hannah, are you okay?
Trying to
Like,
wake her.
This time, Lindsay explained that Hannah came in, took off her coat, stumbled, and fell. She claimed she called Jason, then 911 when he arrived. but detectives knew something was off.
And she could have. I don't know. I honestly, I was just coming out of the door and
If you fall straight forward, you're not going to have bruising over here and none in the middle.
Yeah.
And then bruising would have been here. And up underneath there would have been no bruising.
That's a soft spot that your body naturally protects.
Yeah.
The way your body.
That's why it's tucked in.
It's tucked in. And that's where we're getting. That's why we wanted you to come down and fill in some of these holes.
Yeah.
Because to me that looks brand new.
Oh, okay.
That looks newer than even.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
So what it kind of looks like is that these are all from a different time.
Yeah, and like I said, she is wild. I don't think that she's been. I really don't think that she's been hurt.
You know.
No, I honestly don't. In my gut intuition, I don't think that he's a bad guy. I really don't. I think that he is a simple guy.
Here's one thing this is from a senior neurologist. Okay?
Yeah.
He's telling us that the brain injury that she sustained was absolutely not 24 hours prior or even an hour prior. The injury that caused this, or the incident that caused this brain injury was immediate.
That is
Doctors had examined Hannah. The main head injury came from a strong impact, likely after she was dropped off at Lindsay's house.
After Dad dropped her off, injured this kid to the point where she's unconscious. Or a dramatic fall, or something, or some sort of accident.
No, I mean, I believe you, but nothing happened.
Accidental drop.
Yeah,
Something absolutely happened while, when she walked in the door to the time she fell. That's the time frame that there's no doubt. It's not a question of, well, maybe it happened. There's no doubt. It absolutely happened during this time. And the only person that was there was a couple of kids and you.
Yeah.
That's what we're running into.
So, something.
I did not do anything to her.
But we're not saying you did.
No, I know. But no, honestly, she did.
But we're just saying you know. Okay?
I mean, you would have seen her. You saw her collapse. It was immediate that she collapsed. After this.
You said you never lost eye contact with her. When the time she walked in, you followed her in and she collapsed. That's not possible. That's not possible. I believe she walked in.
Yeah, she did.
I did.
Yeah.
I believe all that. But as soon as you guys went into the house, something happened. There's no doubt. Listen to me.
I know.
There's no doubt that something happened. Something absolutely happened, okay? We're not going back to Wednesday. We're not going back to the morning that Dad had her. We're beyond even that. It's narrowed down by brain surgeons that it happened right before she hit the ground. That's when it happened. And you just told us, and you told us several times, that you were looking at her. It's not like she walked around the corner and you came around and was like, what the hell happened?
No,
you had eye contact with her the whole time.
Yes, sir.
But something caused her to collapse. She didn't just collapse.
Traumatic brain injury.
That's what this is.
Detectives confronted Lindsay. They said they didn't think it was intentional, but believed she knew what happened. She quickly changed her story again.
What accident caused this?
She fell on the door and hit the concrete step.
When?
Thursday morning.
Walking into the house?
Yes.
Tell us about it. Take us through it.
Details.
So when I opened up the door, she was coming through and she slipped on that concrete step and the metal part. She hit the metal part on her eye.
Which door?
The one, yeah, going into the house, the carpet. And so I got her back up, and she stood up and looked up at me and did say, I want donut and couch, and then collapsed.
We appreciate you being honest there. I mean, it's an accident.
I thought it was my fault, and I thought she was having a seizure, and I didn't want Jason to be mad at me, that she slipped and fell, and I wasn't holding her, and I was trying to grab her blanket from her.
Here's the thing.
And I thought it was my fault that she was having a seizure. I thought she was having a seizure. I was scooping at her mouth.
This time, she claimed she was holding Hannah when they both accidentally fell.
And I fell, and she fell.
Where were you at when you fell?
Against the door, trying to get the door open. I was holding her, the blanket was kind of like falling because he had handed her to me, and I put her down, and then I picked her, no, he put her down, and when he walked out the door, I picked her up with the blanket, and it got tangled up, and when I opened up the door, it got tangled, and I slipped.
So are you on the concrete floor, or are you on the step, or are you on the top step?
I was getting ready, I was trying to step up to go inside, I lost my balance. The blanket got underneath my foot and we both fell. She smacked her face on that concrete step and I hit the door. I didn't do that, I don't know.
Okay.
I really didn't do that, I don't know.
How does this happen?
I slapped her upside the head.
With what?
My hand.
Open, closed?
Yeah, open.
What caused that?
She took all of the, I don't know why she was in trouble. She took all the ketchup out and squirted it into the toilet while I wasn't looking.
That's frustrating.
And I'm like, Hannah!
Yeah.
When I caught her doing the ketchup, I took it away and I put her on the body because I think she had to go pee anyway. I said, Hannah, you can't do the ketchup. I just slapped her upside the head and went like that.
Close.
Yeah, like that.
How many times? Don't say once.
Because
the bruise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Detectives didn't buy it. Lindsay was arrested and first charged with child endangerment. But after Hannah passed away, the charges were upgraded to murder. At trial, she admitted lying to police, claiming she was trying to protect people she cared about. She even confessed that the ketchup story wasn't real. She said she didn't think a minor physical response would lead to serious trouble. But the evidence told another story. Her Google searches about hiding bruises, medical testimony proving Hannah's injuries didn't come from a fall, and her own changing accounts of what happened. The jury found her guilty of child endangerment, manslaughter, and murder. She was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. The judge made it clear, eligibility for parole doesn't guarantee freedom. If you like watching interviews like this, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more content.